name is Xavier for Martial Art Tutorial. This is Xavier. This is Alex Molina for Action Kung Fu. This video is going to be on both of our channels. Today's video is about why Kung Fu doesn't work in the UFC. And the reason why I do this is because I see many people doing some exercises or practice from movement, and then they try to apply an exercise or a practice movement to a real fight or self-defense situation. And that's what I want to do this video, so we understand some of the behaviors of the Kung Fu style of the animals, and to understand also what is a practice exercise and what is a real working technique. For example, I'm going to start with this one. Xavier, put your fighting position. If I'm a crane, if you see a crane on the nature, crane doesn't fight like straightforward with an animal. It just like flap the wings and I don't know, use the beak, the legs, and go away. So if I'm a crane, why would I start like just fighting slow, Xavier? Why would I start like going to straight confrontation with him? What I will do is, if I'm in my fighting position, just put your guard, and I will try to get this hand, try to break it. If I don't break it, I will just be doing a hard hit, for example, here, here, and getting away, because that's the way that the animal works. Or, I don't know, throw a 1-2 combination, one here, maybe use the side. I gotta be careful from this leg, so I may use my knee to protect the elbow, push it away, and jump with a kick. That's an application of what a crane will do. Because when you start doing, for example, I have this exercise, and you like use the wing, the head of the crane, move away, hit again, and you do this nice stand. That's just a practice to do just the movements. If you try to apply that to a real Muay Thai fighter, do 1, 2, 3 with a kick, do it for real, I will get beaten. And that's why you see some fighters, some Kung Fu fighters, trying to do this on the MMA, and it doesn't work, because that I just did is a practice exercise. When can you apply that? Here, probably just do the hit and go away, or throw a roundhouse. You see? Just hitting the leg, throw it again. That's when you apply that technique, because this is the exercise. So you get the movement, the flow of the body. You are not supposed to go against do whatever you want with Muay Thai. Bang! Forget it. It's not gonna work. Another technique, if I am a snake, just fight. Why would I be a snake doing like all that? When you see in nature, snake just bite, grab, take the prey to the ground, squeeze, and eat it. So for example, Xavier, again. If I'm a snake, that's what I will do. You see? I got him, I got the leg, I may be hitting, and that's what I will use. The problem is when people start like come with a 1-2 and they try to apply like the different practice exercise. For example, this is a practice exercise. Throw a punch, another one. This is a practice exercise, but this person is not static. For example, throw the 1-2. That hand is completely free. Push me. You see, I can do my technique. This person is moving, he knows what he's doing. And another practical application that I would like to point out in Kung Fu is Xavier did Muay Thai for some time, and I want him to do like the tiny roundhouse as powerful as possible, so you guys can understand this. Xavier, do it please. Again. Again. Let's do it at another angle. One more time. Okay. One more time. So as you can see, it's a really powerful kick. But what happened? We always hear this. Muay Thai is better than Kung Fu. I don't think any style is better than another one. It just depends on the preparation, the time that you put into the practice. What I think is on martial styles as a language. There are languages that are bigger than others, that have more words. It doesn't make one superior to another one, it's just a different form of communication. How do I deal with that kick? Xavier, throw that kick here. If I do this, no, but do it really hard, but here. And I move away, I fall into the sparring category. I will be doing the sport. What will I do using Kung Fu? Do the kick, Xavier. Okay, if I throw an axe kick to his leg, to the knee, or to the muscle here, the quad, what will happen? Xavier, tell me, what do you feel?
You hit my muscle.
And what do you feel?
Pain.
Pain, right? And if you put more power and I do the same?
Yeah, pain. More pain.
More pain. And it's another way to counter kicks. You don't always have to be like jumping around, like again, and then flying in. You don't always have to be doing that. There is alternative, and that's what Kung Fu offers. Now, it's up to you to practice the timing, the distance, the speed, to do it correctly. Like, do it again, Xavier. If I just do like that, that's another alternative. Do it again, Xavier. Put more power, and then I go to the quad. That's another alternative. But that I just did is in my Kung Fu style. Do you think it works?
Yeah.
Simple as that. It's the same thing. The kick that he's throwing, it works. Everything has a moment, time and space and situation. This is just one counter, but it's a counter that works. So, but the idea that people have now is that Kung Fu doesn't work, and for me, that's wrong. Completely wrong. Based on my opinion and my experience.
Today we're going to see how the tiger works, okay, in a combat. Remember, tiger is the animal and they try to do the survival situation or attack. So we're going to represent a combat doing Kung Fu and against some sparring, okay? You're going to see part by part, step by step, why the tiger or how the tiger works, okay? For example. The idea the tiger has one objective. Remember, timing, speed, and objective. If we do a sparring, it's just practice, it's sparring. When we do a Kung Fu, the tiger going to try to catch something and damage something, okay? So the first move I try to do is try to catch, okay? Turn, sweep, okay. Kick, and try to catch the throw, you know? So one more time. Or do the takedown. Again. I don't going to, if I practice tiger, I don't going to lose time and energy jumping and kicking. I'm going to try to catch. I'm going to try to survive. Okay. Again. Okay. You see? Step by step. Yeah. Okay. Of course, even I catch here, he can attack me. So I'm going to take distance because I want to get another objective. You know?
Thank you very much for being here. Thank you, Xavier. Thank you, Fuad. See you around.